Quiet. Quiet in the back there. Hello everyone. Welcome to another hands-on. I have a déjà vu. Didn't we have that yesterday? But anyway. Looking so forward to this today. So, hi everyone. To answer the question, this is not an absolutely first hands-on because I finished downloading this morning, but I haven't been in the studio all day, and I just pressed a few notes before the stream, so it's technically still like a really first hands-on. On what, you may ask? So what are we going to look at today? Today we are having a look at... Where is it? Hello, sweetie. This is Audio Imperia's brand new library. It was released today. Chorus, their collaboration with Jesper Blank from Performance Samples. A full-blown choir library, as we will likely find out in the next couple of minutes. It is on intro price for $379, goes to $499. As usual, I don't know when. So we will see. I'm pretty sure someone in the chat will know how long the intro price is running. Key features: all new recorded choir in partnership with Performance Samples, 24 women, 24 men, 4 mic positions and 3 ready-to-go mixes, classic, modern, and that's new, Scott Michael Smith. 3 types of unique syllable patches, traditional, energetic, and slow. Comprehensive set of traditional choir articulations, approximately 70 gigs installed, NCW format, so it's a contact player library. It runs in the free contact player, you don't need to own the full version. And it's NKS ready. In case you want to know more, head over to the Audio Imperia website and check it out here. Okay, thanks so much. Smooth White. So April 2nd, the enterprise one. So it's for a month, pretty much. So yeah, check out the website if you want to know more. Let's get this out of the way. And given the current situation in the world, I did that yesterday as well. If you can in any kind of way, please consider donating some money to SaveTheChildren.org or any other of your preferred companies or humanitarian aid organizations that support the current situation in the Ukraine. I highly appreciate it if you could do that. And with that out of the way, one last thing. We do have our giveaway today as well. So Audio Imperia was kind enough to provide 1 free copy for tonight. So all you gotta do is jump into this Facebook post and leave a comment below. As usual, we have our trusty commentpicker.com, where we take this one and then we take... Here you can see Audio Imperia Chorus, so that's the post from today. We're gonna filter duplicate users, so it doesn't matter if you post 1 or 10 times, you will only be counted once. And right now we're looking at 38 comments. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a triple digit later down the line, so good luck everyone. With that being said, I think it's time to jump into it. And yes, Zahari, by the way, hi, and you spotted correctly, we are on Cubase 12. Hello everyone, also released today. I just finished installing. I didn't, it comes with a Verve piano. I didn't manage to authorize that. I think their license servers are just a little busy at the moment with everyone in the world downloading and activating Cubase 12. But so far it seems to run pretty smooth. I like that. I'm gonna have to explore some of the features a little more in detail in the next couple of days. But for now, that's it. And I would say music off and Let's go. Right? Wrong patch. That was from another stream a while ago. Anyway, here we go. Chorus. Yay! Hail the new library entry in the contact list, which just grows longer and longer and longer. Crazy. We have instruments. We have multi-patches and single patches. Multi-patches are chorus, women, traditional articulations, traditional syllables, energetic syllables, slow syllables. And we have the man, traditional articulations, traditional syllables, energetic syllables, slow syllables, and traditional articulations for the full ensemble. And then we have the same thing as individual articulations for the traditional articulations for man, woman, and ensemble. And then we have some multis that combine the syllables for men and women in one patch. Right? So let's go, I would say. Let's start with the women traditional articulations. If you have any other audio Imperia libraries, you should be familiar with the interface already. Basic control and advanced control. Expression dynamics. These are the key switches, which you can scroll here. Activate, deactivate. These are the 3 pre-mixed positions that were mentioned on the website. Classical, modern, and Scott Smith, which is new. And in the advanced tab, you also have access to individual mic positions to create your own mix. For the sake of trying it out, I want to stick to the Scott position for now. We will change that later down the line. Just gotta watch out that we don't have anything going on the channel, because we, of course, don't want any stuff besides the initial sound. We can turn that off as well. And also just want to make sure that nothing is sitting on the master. Which I don't know if there's anything. I just yeah, there's a little bit of a virtual mix rack bus console, but I mean, for the sake of being true to the sound of the library, so let's take that off. Hello, take that off, I said. Oh, that takes surprisingly long to take off a plugin from the chain there. Not that it's crashed. Like I said, Cubase 12 just released today, so usually it's always a good idea to wait for the okay, there we go. To wait for the first patch or something for any hiccups that may occur. But the cool thing is that you can still run Cubase 11 right next to it, so you don't have to run 12 if you don't want to. And by the way, let me close this. So, all right, enough talking. Let's play this thing. What does it sound like? Like I said, sound straight out of the box, nothing out of the ordinary, just plain patch. Gets very quiet in the lower register there. Hey, Nguyen. And by the way, I forgot to say cheers. That was good. Hey, Yannick. And like I said, if you're familiar with the Audio Imperia system, all these libraries have the ideal sound at a track delay of -250, which you can adjust with a sample start here. You can, for sake of playability, drive that up to 0, but that makes the transition sound very awful. I mean, if you need to play fast runs or something, but that's not the way this library is intended. It is the standard MIDI controller for that is CC17. I have that on the knob here, so I can just, with one click, bring it down to its original intended sound. And this is with a track delay of -250. The legato is up to an octave. So if you go above an octave, you don't get that legato slide transition. Damn, was Alex faster than me? Did he already publish a video on it? Damn, Alex! Anyway, the key switches are located C-1, so you need to go an octave down on an 88, and then we jump to legato ooh. What's very natural is the transition between ah and ooh. Ah is obviously way louder in articulation versus ooh. If we compare it, is even softer. Which makes sense because ah, ooh. There is an obvious volume difference, so it is very natural. Nothing you can fix with you cannot fix with a compressor later down the line or with some leveling in the articulations. But just so you know, there is a difference in volume. After that, we jump into the sustains, which is the legatos without the legatos. And on the sustains, we have a bunch of more vowels. On the legatos, we have a, u, and here we have u, e, like this. There is an included reverb, room and hall, so let's try the hall. Then we have legato. E, E, E. Hey Audio Mix, hope you're doing good. Let's quickly listen to the dry sound. Then we have E. Next in line, we have sustained O's. And last but not least, we do have a staccato A articulation. That kind of makes sense to cut into the sample to make it a little more playable. And this is not mod controlled in the dynamics. It's an A articulation to support the sustains, kind of. Last but not least, let's jump through the individual mixes just to get an idea of what the difference is. So let's do... Like I said, this is the Scott mix. Is the stream down again on Twitch? I apologize. I have to look into the settings once more. I don't know why that is happening. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Apologies. So please, if you're on Twitch and have no visual, for the time being, just jump over to YouTube. Samart, it's 70 gigs, the download. I think you need 140 due to the Native Instruments installer. But other than that... Yeah, again, sorry for the Twitch hiccup. I have to find out what's going on there. I'm not really sure why that is happening. So, yeah, the Scott mix. I forgot the name again. Scott Michael Smith. That was the name, is the name. So, Scott Michael Smith provided a mix for this. That's what we're currently listening to. One more thing that I forgot. Yep. Disabling my OBS preview frees around 10% of CPU usage in Cubase. So that's fine with me. And I still cut into the sample, so that sounds better. And so let's listen to the classic mix. Do you have that same thing that your sustain pedal always like wanders a mile away? And we have the modern mix, not changing the modulation position. So, Remco, I would wait with that adjustment. So that's the modern mix. Let's listen to the individual mic positions. So we have a solo mic. Then we have close. I think the S is spot. Let's turn this down for a moment. I'm also playing these sustains. These sustains are not intended in a way to have these fluent there are other patches that are suitable for that, but let's start with something. So then we have a decatry. And last but not least, we have far. Loading all 4 mic positions brings the RAM load for this one patch to close to 2.13 gigabytes. But now that all these positions are loaded, you can start to build your own microphone mix if you require to do so. So more deca, less far, maybe a little bit more close. Also keep in mind, while playing, I still have this like 250 milliseconds track delay, so that's why it's also a little bit hiccupy. If I take that off, we cut into the samples, I can play it much more immediate, but it doesn't sound as good. So it sounds way better with a track delay turned on. The mod wheel is very, very smooth. No audible phasing between the layers, even on all 4 mic positions. We go back to the Scott Michael mix. Ramco, I think it's a little bit unfair because Oceania serves a different purpose. And there's other patches that we get to in a second that are very much closer at what Oceania is capable of doing. But anyway, I mean, these both have their place. So let's quickly, before we jump into the syllables, let's listen to the man, to the traditional articulations. Cheers. So here we have the same legato A, U, and M. How many dynamic layers? That's a good question. I'm not really sure. I think 3, at least for the traditional articulations. Do we have that info somewhere? Up to 3 for legato, up to 3 for long, up to 3 for shorts. Round robins in legato, 1 round robin in long articulations, 5 in short articulations. There you have it. Hey, that's my morning voice. Much quieter on the oohs. I guess that the ums are even more quiet. So that needs a lot of compression to push that up. Jean-Luc, hold your horses. Let's wait a little bit for the Oceania comparisons until we have checked all the patches that are in there. So then we have the sustains, of course, for the man as well. I can't see a lot of usage for that. And the O's. I do not know if there will be a light version. Sorry. I was hoping Jan may be hopping over later in the chat. I don't know. Maybe he can answer that. Hey, Anton. Or in that regard, hey, Mr. Beal. Thanks for stopping by. And we have the short articulations as well. The short ah. Yes, sir. I'm not going into the white comparison is the same as with women. We have close, spot, decker, and white. If you want to mix your own, we have the well, we can check the classic position. Maybe turn on the reverb, just we get the pure mics. Modern. Like with the other audio Imperia libraries, the modern mix is more trailer oriented, has a little more bite, a little more processing. And the Scott Smith. Kind of like a mixture in between, like the best of both worlds. Very natural, but still very cojones. So that's the man. And last but not least, before we jump into the syllables, let's check out the ensemble patch, which combines the men and women. Does not have the same range as the women. If we compare that, the women go up to C, and the combined patch goes only to up to C as well. Actually, I have to put them side by side to compare that. So the women. So let's mute this for a second. Then we have. This is, to be honest, something I don't really understand. Why is the chorus ensemble? It's the combined range of both. So if you want to have like the man and woman combined, that's what the Maltese are for, I guess. But the chorus ensemble does not have the same range as the women. Kind of makes sense. So this is like only women and men in their shared range, so to say. So when we check out the R's. And also the lower range is right? So that's the ensemble patch. All right, so next step would be to take a look at the syllable patches. We have 3 of these. And this is where we get into, I would call that Oceania territory. So these patches, let's turn on the reverb to hear them first. Traditional syllables. Let's just play with it a little bit for a moment. With these syllables, you can then this is all the syllables that you have available, but you can arrange them in any kind of way that you feel the need to have them running. So you can also have two syllables at the same time. Which does not really make sense to have the same syllable at the same time. And the standard patch just loads every single syllable into the patch. I don't know if you can move them around within the section. I don't think so. So now we have the mean at the last. And just for the sake of explaining the performance, so with the green key switches, you can jump to any syllable directly. In case you want to manually control what syllables they sing. Otherwise, they cycle through in order. When you hold down, you stay on the same syllable. And let's quickly check what this does. Right, so every syllable has that initial attack consonant. If you hold down a note and play another note below 110, you only get the vowel. Let's take this one, t. There's the t sound at the beginning. I was mistaken. The initial transient is the same. It is the ending of the syllable that is determined by the velocity. So if you hit harder than 110, you get the S sound in the end. Right? So that is the traditional syllables. So when you hold the note, you get sustain. And when you play short, you get these staccato sounds. This is not a line for ultra fast playing, which brings us to the energetic syllables. Let's load these. I assume that there's a reason they're called energetic. Not touching the mod wheel for now. That's an incredible dynamic range there. it. Right? But wait, there is more. One thing that I figured out when like I said, I had a quick play and I wanted to test the slow syllables because I heard Jasper's demos on these. And one thing I can tell you, this is my new favorite feature in any choir library ever. Listen to this. What happens is that they have a function built into this specific, in the slow syllable instrument, that it can jump to the next syllable via your sustain pedal. So sustain pedal does not sustain the note, but it jumps to the next syllable. It advances to the next syllable. And what this does is what you just heard. You can hold the chord and jump to the next syllable without lifting your fingers, which gives you that smooth transition between the syllables. So, I mean, I don't know what you think, but I think that's pretty dope. And we have the same stuff for the men. We have the traditional syllables. That's definitely energetic, and we are only in traditional. What does energetic sound like with the male counterparts? Ramgo, why is being critical not allowed? Of course you can be critical. That's totally fine. lot of breath. That's for sure. And we have the slow syllables again with the same functionality, like pushing the sustain pedal to advance to the next syllable. I mean, just that E in the male sounds instantly Lord of the Rings. I like it. And last but not least, we have the Maltese, which combines the men and the women with their syllables. And I guess the energetic combo is going to be, for those people who own it, the favorite future trailer choir patch. The modway is halfway. Holy shit! And that was like 3/4 of the way of the mod wheel. I don't know what that seems like triple forte there in the top. And Remco, since you mentioned Oceania, that's one of the biggest difference. Oceania just does in-your-face bold. And when you turn down the mod wheel on Oceania, it doesn't bring you to the soft layers. It only turns the volume down on the loud layer. So this dynamic range in a choir is something I haven't heard before in that range and that bold. Mr. Beal, great point. Yes, you can win this library today. With the usual drill, head over to Facebook, leave a comment below. Let's quickly check out what are we looking at already. How many comments do we have? 117. I told you it's going to be triple digit. I wonder at what point we will have a stream where we reach 4 quadruple digits, so to say. I don't know, but back to topic. Back to loud topic. And now the slow syllables with a advanced, with a auto advance through sustain pedal, which then sounds like this combined with both patches. And then also, sorry, what I'm gonna do is turn off the internal reverb here. I want to have the dry sound. I can resave these multis without the reverb. And I need to figure out on my send effects. Give me my send effects, please. On my choir reverb. Here we go. What do we have? I have the Phoenix reverb. What I want to do is go with Mr. Pro R. Mr. Pro R. And then give me, please, give me very large cathedral. Now 7 seconds is a little long. Let's do something in the middle, like 4.5. Okay, let's go with that. So that's my choir reverb, and then go here into my reverb and put it on top like melting butter. This is, excuse my French, but this is, you know, I like that a lot. Back to the legato. Someone asked for the, I mean, I did the legato before, but I also want to check out the sound with that other reverb that I just set up there in the back. We also have the individual instruments if we need that, so we can have them separated, especially with the volume difference between the, maybe let's load the multi again, especially with the volume difference between the R, O, and legato, which is natural, of course. It can make sense to spread these patches out and process them slightly different with compression, etc. Let's quickly check the modern compared to the Scott Smith again. And by the way, for that, we should give the full legato transition its space, so meaning minus 250. Hey, Calm. Yeah, I'm good here. Thanks. Okay, let's do the ooh legato. I don't even know where I know that from. Sounds familiar. I think it was a demo from Colin for one of the ADO libraries back in the day for, don't know, for the strings or something. Just stuck in my head. Fucking Melody King. But I'm not sure. Pretty sure somebody in the chat will know. And then we have the Yeah, that's what I meant. Colin O'Malley. I think he wrote that for one of the ADO demos. Yeah, and like I said, there is a big chunk of velocity difference between the R, O, and which is natural. But for the sake of making that a little more usable, I would apply some heavy compression on that stuff. I mean, I would anyway on Choir. Choir is very grateful for compression, at least in trailer music. And that may take a while because I have no other virtual instrument, virtual mix rack loaded, and the first one always takes a little longer. There we go. Thank you. I think that's also the reason why the other one took a little longer to die off. Do I have a choir preset? Template. Choir. I think that was my preset for Oceania. I think I would meanwhile I would exchange this one for the either we are witnessing a live Cubase 12 crash, or it's just because of the graphic issues. I don't know if they have fixed their high DPI scaling issues meanwhile in Cubase 12. I hope so. But right now, there is no response at all, just so you know. So I assume that is a classic Cubase crash. Thanks so much, everyone. Oh, I was about to close this. No, you go there. Okay. Oh. So let's give it a little more peak reduction on the loud parts, a little more volume. So it's a little bit of a difference. So without it, it's like, and with, so it puts the quieter sounds a little up. I would probably even push that a little more. Right? So we have a little bit of a compression going on there. Somebody asked for the low staccatos. I have to admit, the staccatos is the only thing that doesn't really blow me out of the water. But also, this is not really the staccatos. The staccatos are actually in the syllables. But if we just play that, I think these are only more intended like as a support for the sustains if you need a short syllable in a line. But really where this gets interesting is with the syllables. This is where you get the actual staccatos because you can play them short and long. Same as the principle in Oceania. Hey Rick, how you doing? But yeah, I just want to play one more of these slow syllables, the mixture. I just love this sound. This is, yeah, I'm a little bit excited about this one. Can you tell? Excuse-moi, es increíble. Mucho gusto. Mucho gusto. I just feel like writing something. Something like this. So let's improvise a little bit. That seems to me like 90. What do you say? No. 76. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Okay, now let's put some choir on top of that. There were a few hiccups in between, at least some notes that do not belong there, like this B. And there was one more. This one, I guess. That's it. Yeah, now put the choir on top. I just forgot what I played. Yeah, give me that. So. I think you get the idea. What I want to say is I want to put this on. I don't know if the syllables sit on minus 250 as well, but I'm just assuming that because this is consistent through all the Imperia libraries, and just printing that or quantizing that to quarters. And more importantly, I need to quantize the sustain pedal because the sustain pedal is what advances to the next note. So the 64, it looks like I pretty much hit them on the spot, but I can also just quantize these as well. And then we can record some mod wheel. I will fix the mistakes in the audio and the chords a little later. one thing is off because they don't sound like they're coming in 250 milliseconds. Oh, they have a 500 millisecond delay. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. So they are 500 milliseconds delayed. So let's delete the mod wheel and just record that again because it sounded off time. Okay, I'm gonna fix the ending there, but holy shite, this is rather beautiful. This is rather a lot beautiful. I want to re-trigger that note here with a full chord. I'm gonna cut these. Okay, and now we need to play around a little. I need one that goes through because I want to keep the syllable there. A little off there. Let's do this. And yes, what we can do is advance them to the end and put one more sustain pedal in here. And then we need to bring the mod width down, of course. Like this. I mean, that was like, what was it? 10 minutes? Just a little bit of fiddling around. There's a lot of going on, and I think it's because I triggered the S articulation with a volume. I want to put just one more sustain note here. So just moving that here. And one more. One more, please. Yeah. I do not use the new Steinberg piano because I do have some issue with that. Let's save that, by the way. I actually want to use that piece later down the line. This is really nice. I have an issue with the Cubase Verve piano that is included in 12. When I open up Hellion setting, I installed everything as it should be, but I think that due to the release today, here you can see there's some issue. So it cannot load the Verve presets and the samples. Although they are in the folder, I think the license is not properly registered or something. So the license server, it took me like 5 or 6 attempts to get Cubase 12 licensed. So I cannot use that at the moment. I have to find that out later. In regards to the piano I'm using now, it should be Noir, right? Noir, emotional, turned off the internal effects. That's it. And I want to add maybe some viola. Maybe let's add some Vista viola for that. Let's go here, strings. Since we are in collaboration with Jasper Blanc from Performance Samples, makes sense to use some performance samples for this. So let's load the Vista viola. Not really sure how that's gonna sound, but we never know until we try, right? So let's bring the close in as well. Give a little bit of reverb. What I know for sure already is that I can take out quite a chunk of the low end from Vista. Don't need that. No. Come on. So either could try Cinemax 2 strings. Why don't we try these? Yeah, I don't know. Just a little improvisation. Excuse me for a moment. The little one needs to pee. In that case, the dog. Why, by the way, is my live stream like an hour behind? So, there we go. That was rather lovely. Maybe I can put some more stuff from just a double layer on top from the... Remember, we still have the Vista viola on top. I mean, that's really, really improvised, but you get the idea. I mean, when you just listen to the strings alone, it's kind of messy what I did there. I mean, it's not too bad. Kind of works. Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut feeling and just do what feels right. Mr. Audio Imperia is in the house! That sounds pretty rad. I like it a lot. Yeah, and yeah, it's all good. Just trying to showcase to the best of my abilities. It's really just like a first hands-on. I didn't have much time to play around, but I love the sustain feature on the slow syllables. But yeah, a lot of voices in the chat of enough of the quiet stuff. The world is dark and sad already. Let's do some epic in-your-face bash the pudding out of the music stuff, right? So just want to give it one more listen. and remind everyone that the nice folks from Audio Imperia provided a giveaway copy of this library for today, so you can jump onto the Facebook post that I just left there in the chat and leave a comment. Let's take a quick look where are we at. 144 comments. That's pretty cool. And keep in mind, the choir is still just one fucking patch. There is no legato on top or anything. It's just man, women combined. Done. This is pretty rad. What you can do with that. Dario, it costs $3.79 for 30 days and then it goes up to $4.99. Just so you know. Alright, so that's the soft version of this thing, and now let's blast the shit out of it. New channel. Maltese. You go. You go. Energetic syllables. Both. Right. Let the epicness commence. But before we can work with a... Okay. How convenient! I already have the Jaeger strings loaded. What a coincidence. Well, actually, that's indeed really a coincidence. That was not planned. So I was working with that at some point before. Modern mix, of course. You kidding me? Hyped up to the max. I mean, we can't. Do we want to do one piece, like ending this? By the way, someone mentioned that. I actually want to try this. Yesterday we had. Sorry for bringing up other developers, but you know how it is. There are other developers in the world. We had a stream on Ethera Atlantis yesterday. I actually want to quickly try what Clara sounds on top of such type of music sound thingy. So let's go with a... Actually, let's go with romantic legato. Turn off the reverb. Just want to see what a vocal line on top of this would sound like. So let's go virtual mix rack. To the rescue. That Clara solo. There we go. That's all I pretty much do for Clara solo vocal. Not much else needed. But where the magic sauce is here. Slam on that stuff can never be enough. Am I still using VP7? Yes, for my big template and also for my VE Pro coupled instance for Omnisphere and all that stuff. Kind of gets in the way of the choir, to be honest. Takes a little too much front position there. I mean, we could, of course, we could take it down. But could we? Yes, we could take it down. It definitely works really, really well together. I can definitely see that. So, but yeah, we're not with the solo vocals for now. So let's see what we can do with the little bit of a bigger sound here. I will not do one piece out of that. Let's do a like third act, trailer act. Okay, let's start simple. What tempo do we have? That's 16th notes in that tempo. I'm just too lazy to change the tempo now to double time. So let's do this. We have okay. Let's duplicate that. And do this. Trailer, standard, copy paste, C, V, up. Actually, let's do this like this, and we have final octave. No. Da 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 da. There we go. That should be 8th note. Yeah. So here. Okay. Trailer Act Part 3. Basic setting down. Let's add a little bit of boomy MacBoom face. Oh, convenient. There we go. That's our Mr. Right. Since I have no fucking clue how much that is until it lands on the beat, click on. I think that's the one. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's not even a full bar, full beat on 76. I could render it to audio and just manually align it, but since I want to... That pretty much seems on the spot. So that's the big hit. A little more. Okay. And on the last one, we can repeat every chord change with a hit. Like this. No, actually, let's do this. Yep, like this. Okay, now we need them shorter. Like this. They still haven't fixed that shit in Cubase. I don't like that. Okay. Help. Ah! Okay. Well, that sucks. Gotta figure that out later down the line. 2, 2. Okay. So now we have this. Sorry, that last one obviously needs to go elsewhere. You go. Two back, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, hits done, save. Let's put a little low stuff in there. Music is sampling to the rescue. No, actually, let's... how dare I? We have Audio Imperia in the chat. We have an Audio Imperia stream. Let's use, of course, Audio Imperia. Performance patch low brass talos. There we go. Thank you very much. This goes off. CC. I feel this could use a little more balls. So what we're gonna do, audio inserts, waves, come here. I apologize in advance for what you're going to see now. Because it's gonna be very small. because waves still... Oh, I think I got the update on this one. Yes, that's what we're talking about. You could crank it all the way by using the drive. I think that's better, even. That's a little much. Sorry if I blast your speakers here. Just on the first one. No, I think I like it better with normal drive. That sounds good. All right. Have that. A little bit of reverb. And we are out of range. I don't like that. We need more range in the down or low end. So turn that on. Get the lows down to C. Okay. And go 2 octaves down, and we need this. There we go. Ready? Actually, let's change the click pattern to 8th. Actually, I want to have that one more here in the end. I'm going to move this here, duplicate this, and then it should be fine. Quantize. And also, I want to have that on -250 now, so we get all the lovely pre-dirt. And yes, there was a Neve console emulation. And in the beginning, since we want to have some powder for the end, let's take the very low end off here. And just bring that in a little later. And then I want to have this. I messed that up a little. So. Oh, something is off here. That needs to go here. And I think this is the whole phrase that needs to repeat. I know. I think I know what's happening. Yeah, okay. There is actually no more change to E flat. It's all D. Now, okay, now then we can do this. Dum 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 dum. All right. So, sorry, I didn't follow the chat for a while. Ouch. That's an Imperia, right? Returning from Alaska to Vancouver on a cruise ship, catch the ship's horn before the Lionsgate Bridge. The reverb through the valley was at least 12 seconds. Worth a trip just for that. I can totally imagine. Blah, blah, blah. Old school like old school. Always fun that you can learn every stream. Well, thanks for that. I appreciate it. Right. But we need some horns on top before we jump into the... Oh. Something cannot be loaded? What could it be? You go off into darkness. What are we missing, bro? Audio Imperia nucleus. Ah, ignore. Guess that's an patch before 1.2. Talos. Come on, 12 horns. I'm not really sure if we do 12. And I still like them more CC controlled. Would you believe that, I have to try that, but I think that the Jaeger 12 horns have more oomph for that kind of stuff than the Talos 12 horns. And it's not only a question of, by the way, we have some shit going on here. You go away. It's not only a question of volume. It's pretty much on top there. So CC control, turn the reverb off. No, the 6 horn and the 12 horn are not the same samples. It's 6 horns and 12 horns. So it's 2 different section sizes. But the 12 horn samples in Jaeger are the same as in Talos. That is correct. Again, everybody jumping in from Twitch, I apologize. I have to figure out what's going on there. I don't know why the visuals are not working on Twitch. I have to figure that out. That is correct, but deleting the message on the YouTube chat does not delete it in my chat replay. See what I did there? So if you say bad things, I can still see it. We are, by the way, drifting a little off topic with the choir. So let's finish this quickly and just slam some horns on top there. I messed something up completely, but it's fine. The ending is still off. So what happened here? What did I do? Down to E flat, to F, G minor, E flat, D. Okay. I actually did want to do the E-D change. For whatever reason, I just copied that wrong. Okay, so, is that correct now? No, it is not. Actually, let's not do the change. Let's do it like this. Yeah, okay, that sounds better. Well, it does not because the horns are out of time. Minus 250 is fine. Quantize. I don't even really care about the hiccup notes here. That's fine. Happens to the best of us. Because nobody will hear that shit anyway. Once it's running. I'm doing the same here. Putting the waves thingy. What's it called? Well, actually, the red is also great on horns. Just so you know. Just gotta figure out why the sample start is not where it should be. Now it's where it should be. The brass is off. I think I recorded the CC17 here. Yes, I did. This is what happens when you don't be careful. So, because then it resets to 0 every time and sounds out of time. I just want to remind you that we did this before. Okay, anyway, we are here. I want to kind of do the choir the very last, so let's add some more stuff that we need here. I need a little bit of pumpity pump face, synth bass stuff. So let's add Mr. Repro. Well, I have Repro in my V Pro. Yes, I do. So what I need is add a new MIDI track. Repro. And this is not connected. It goes to, what is it? V Pro 12.1. 12.1, and this is returning. You can see that here. I'm a Repro 23. coming back through 23. And this is then going to synth bass. Done. Now I can load my vPro in vPro. Pun intended there. Just gotta get rid of the effects here. Don't want to have the delay. Delay, where is it? Where is it? Delay, delay, delay. And we need different ARP. ARP. Well, fuck it. Just want to have that running through. I need 16th throughout. Filter is fine. I want to... where's my amp envelope? I'm not very fit with repro, I have to admit. That's the one. Okay. I think that's fine as a synth below. So lots of bad stuff in there, but is what it is. Should work. All right, we need a little more drums, kind of. So, percusiones. Necesito percusiones. No. Devachator. Devachator. Hey. I mean, audio Imperia stuff as well, but I think I just know my way around that stuff. Can add some more hits, by the way. Yes, of course, replace. No, not drums. Kits. Well, actually, let's just load the drum kit here and see if we can epic it up a little bit. No. No. Okay. Kind of like that. Don't need the last one. You go. That is triple dipply D. Let's double that. Dum dum. Do 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 do. It's very, very basic, but you get the idea. Doop, doop, doop. This, quantize, done. Okay. Last but not least, we need a crash cymbal. Because always need crash cymbal. What are we missing here? Fuck you. No need. No necessite. Cymbals. I need cymbals. Cymbals. There we go. Yep, that's a cymbal. Too early. It's getting boring, so let's bring in the choir. Choir to save the day. Right? Right. And why is this? I think I messed up the hits here by quanting them to 30 seconds. That was wrong as well. That looks more reasonable. All right. Mr. and Mrs. Choir, we have an inquiry. Can you please perform? Oops. It gets just fucking loud. So let's turn that down a little bit. Don't know if they will play the live or program it, but I want to kind of like this whole thing is like rising, so we need to do that with the choir as well. So let's start with that. Can we have a full bar, please, you moron? Okay, that's a starting point. This is only, yeah, 8 notes. What is the track delay on this one? Is it also minus 500 or is this 250? That's funny. It's minus 125 on the women. And the misters, by the way, turn the volume down. The misters also have minus 1. So this is not minus 250, this is minus 125. Good to know. So that means you are sitting on minus 125. A little more reverb, and we turn the reverb off here. Saving. So meanwhile, just as a kind of last reminder, on Imperia were kind enough to give away a free copy of the library. So all you gotta do is jump to Facebook, leave a comment underneath the post that I just posted in the post section, comment section, in the chat, come on. That was kind of messy. Let's actually do this. Okay, so we're gonna start here. Have the choir in. So cool thing is now we can just copy the same thing and build on top. Yeah, let's do the harmony first. Well, actually, let's do the triplets here. Dun, dun, dun. So we're gonna do this, triplets, eighth. Take all of these. And okay. And then for the last part, I'm gonna need the choir sound that I had on the other one, virtual mix rack, just to bloom it up a little bit. I need some more women here. Okay, now we get full throttle. First of all, we need more volume from the mod wheel. But Remco, don't worry, it's totally fine. I mean, the thing is, not every sample library is for everyone. And sometimes I had that in the past as well, which with the library that is seemingly pretty good, but just doesn't work for me. And that library doesn't work for you, that's totally fine. I am pretty amazed by how good it sounds and what it can do. So, yeah, your mileage may vary, which is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I actually want to grab the lower ones, the octave. Oh, come on, it can't be that hard to just grab the lower line. Okay, let's see if that works. These need to be shorter. I don't know if we need to do this with these low ones as well. More volume here. Kind of like this. Too much going on here. Yep, kind of like this. Don't know if that works. No, that doesn't work because we have that issue there. Kind of works, just still not big enough. All right, the whole thing. I don't know. Kind of like this. That is quarter. No, eighth notes. What happened to my expression? There we go. Expression was all over the place. It's still like fucking your face. Screaming from the top of the lungs. What's going on? I mean, we need some bones below that just to round it out. Coming in the second part, we have the trailer trombones already here. They can do their thing. But I only want to have them coming in the second part. They tend to be a little CPU intensive. Could easily remedy that by putting them out into don't know what. Just freeze them for a second. That should be more than fine. Freezing is still really, really slow in Cubase, even in Cubase 12. So nothing changed on that end. Let's take them a little down. Technically, the brass could grow even further, but I mean, the thing is, we just did 2 different tracks. I'm getting tired. It's late. I don't want any more. It just sounds so the choir is... I mean, fuck me. Listen to this. I have to figure out where all these S's are coming from here in the end. Well, that I can do later. And yeah, then we have the other side. Nearly brought the riser on point. I mean, I don't fucking care. Let's put there. You get the idea. Riser, boom, baff, trailer, done. 10,000 euro, thanks. License. But anyway, I think we have more than enough time to explore a little more of the library. There's a lot more to it than just these two, but the slow syllables are my personal favorite. Never had anything like that, especially with the playability and with a very clever solution to have the advanced syllables on the sustain pedal. That's pretty clever, and it works really, really good. So I like that a lot. The legatos are honestly, I feel we didn't even do justice to the legatos and all the stuff that's there. Let's quickly duplicate that. Could add like a legato layer on top finally. Like deleting this and just clearing this. And just bringing in some of the legatos here. Single effect, let's say women, legato ah. It's actually really, really nice. So legato is just, I mean, that's nothing new with Audio Imperia. The strings and the Moretta Salt with legato, their solo library, their solo instruments and the solo boys just works great. So you could like slam the epicness in your face into the balls and do more and more. It's just growing. Very fat choir. I mean, I would consider that versatile a little bit. Anyway, very, very nice. This is the library. You can grab it for $3.79. Intro price for a month. So you have some time to save some bucks, or you will be one library richer tonight after we do the giveaway. Right now we're looking at 175 comments. That's pretty cool. So last chance to up that number. Go here, leave your comment, make your 3 X's, and yes, then we are going to draw a winner. More on Cubase 12 in the future. Gonna do a little deep dive myself and figure out what's new and what I need for my stuff and what I don't need and what's blowing up the CPU load and what helps. Still, when I compare Cubase 12 to Studio One on my big template uses a little less CPU in it, or ASIO metering than Cubase in its default state. But yeah, some more testing coming. But for now, this was Audio Imperia Chorus. Let's give a last final listen to what we did with it today. Last chance for everyone to leave your comment. And I post the link again. If you can in any kind of way spare a few bucks, consider donating to savethechildren.org or your organization to support people in need of your choice. Donate some money to help the people of Ukraine. That will be awesome. They do more than needed. That's kind of the softer side. One more in your face. Yeah, I call that pretty fat. All right, let's save this. And thank you all for tuning in tonight, checking out the library with me. Thanks Audio Imperia for sending that over. Thanks Audio Imperia for providing the giveaway copy. So cheers, goodbye. Oh no, there was something. We are missing something, right? What we do? Giveaway, giveaway, giveaway. One random winner, right? Where are we? It was a long day. So, everybody, enjoy your evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world. Cheers! Winner of Audio Imperia Chorus today is is 1 out of 176. 3, 2, 1, go. Tonight's winner is Pietje Paddenstoel. Congratulations. I'll get in touch with you and Audio Imperia will get in touch with you. You will be followed. Thanks so much for tuning in. It was great having you here. Have a wonderful evening, night. Bye-bye. See you next time.